the European money is now connected to the principles of rule of law. That's very important, because rule of law is not a self-purpose. Let me say, I have also to convince my people in my constituency, in Pforzheim, in the southern part of Germany, to give the money. And if I can't guarantee that the money will also fulfill its purpose, because rule of law is not guaranteed in these countries, then it would be ridiculous, because rule of law is also one of our principles. People want to rely on a state. They want to rely and to trust in the structures of a state. And rule of law is one of the fundamental in European Union, with the values which are mentioned with solidarity and others. So each state of the European Union has to guarantee rule of law. And by the way, only as a footnote, it should be mentioned, how shall I negotiate with Serbia, with Montenegro, where we are insisting on the principle of rule of law, when inside the European Union, rule of law is not any longer valid? This is difficult to explain to our people. And you asked me also if I'm satisfied. Well, finally, the mechanism is a very, very high hurdle. What I mean, the obstacles to start with a process with this mechanism of rule of law to block money is not a very easy one. It's asked for with a qualified majority. Qualified majority in European Union means 65% of the state, 55% of the states, of the number of the states, which are representing 65% of the people, of the population, have to be in favor of this mechanism. This, as I mentioned, is a high obstacle. And if finally the European Parliament will agree, there I have still doubts, but this is a question for the future weeks and the future months, and also the European Parliament has to agree.